Have you ever hired an assistant, chiropractic assistant, and basically found out in 30 to 40 days that they just didn't fit. They weren't getting it. They weren't successful in your practice, and ultimately you had to let them go in the first 3 months? I have. And you know what? It wasn't anything to fault that individual at all. It was all me in the way I trained them. So let's talk about how do we convert a new chiropractic assistant into a powerhouse CA in 90 days. So the very first thing you have to do is have an outcomes assessment and go back to the YouTube channel and look at what that means, okay? Outcomes assessment is different than a job description. It describes exactly how they are successful in their role. And what you want to do is have an absolute bulletproof, bomb-proof training plan. And the very first 30 days, every day, there are specific topics that you're working on that are just simply based on foundation pieces, right? What do they need to do? You've got a procedure manual that should be a really good guide for training because it's going to walk them through the specific steps of foundation. And combined with your outcomes assessment, here's the hint. They have a lot of commonalities between the procedure manual and the outcomes because that's how they do a great job. So what we want to do is first 30 days, you're walking down into foundation building, okay? The next 30 days, so 31 to 60, you're really working on skill enhancement. You've already done the foundation. Now we're going back over and we're role playing and we're skill enhancing. And we're making sure that they can be fantastic and they're getting lots of feedback in their role. And the final 30 days to get them into a powerhouse role is literally working on that mastery and specialization, because sometimes you'll have multiple people on the team that have specialized roles. So that's where you're focusing on this. So key points. One, you've got to have a plan. You've got to really have a rigid, strong plan and clarity on what you're training on every single day. Number two, you've got to be giving feedback. So we've traditionally given, if we do a 3-month probation on a new team member, we're going to make sure we do a review in the first 30 days, the second 30 days, and the final 30 days. So we're going to actually go through and review how well they're doing in each area and make sure we point out areas that they can improve in and also celebrate where they're amazing and they're kicking butt at, okay? So this isn't that hard, gang, but failing to plan is planning to fail. So make sure you're prepared. You've got clarity around your training procedures and what you're going to actually train. And here's the one kicker. Make sure you have the time structured into your day that allows you to actually do the training. Because so many docs I know, they expect that these new team members are just going to get it through osmosis. Here's the procedure manual, away you go. No, you got to give them some time. So practice these tips and they're going to help you figure out how to create powerhouse CAs in 90 days. If you want to know more tips like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a like and let us know what you like more, what you want to hear more of.